All right, well, look, everybody can catch up. So, the craziest thing just happened to me. The craziest. So, when before I moved back east for a little while, I was living over near, what would you call this area? Yeah, near Phoenix Children's Hospital. So, I come over here. I like to come over here because I collect quarters, right? So they have a coin laundry that I go to get my quarters. I'll keep my book upgraded. So, man, I don't know if I even shared this with anybody before, but there was a guy, and anybody who knows, they know. Like, if you know, you know. There was a guy who used to work in the Circle K, and every night I used to go see him. Like, when I would go do laundry, I would go sit with him, because he had some things going on in his life, right? So I ain't see this guy since I left. I'm walking to the same Circle K to get a bottle of water. This bottle of water right here. Somebody comes from, as I'm walking, a guy just comes from around the dumpster, right, and pulls a knife on me. Just true story. I promise you, everything I'm saying is the truth. I want to share this with y'all because, things happen. It's crazy how things happen. So he pulls a knife on me, right? Now, of course, I'm in Arizona. I got my gun on me. He pulls a knife and he said, "Give me your wallet." So I'm looking at him, and before I can say a word to this man looked at me and he was said, "Oh shit, it's you." The same guy who was working at that Circle K, right? The same guy. I don't know what happened to him. He was doing good when I left, but he back now. He down on his luck. Let me say that. He said, "Oh shit, it's you." So, of course, I'm reaching for the gun because I was gonna shoot him, But anyway, when he said that, he dropped his knife, and I promise you this: anybody who was on the phone with me at this time, every time I went to do laundry, they can tell you that this guy is real. I spoke to this guy numerous times. Always give him an uplifting word. He would tell me about his moms and how he was in a halfway house, and and I'm like, I looked at him. So when he pulled the knife on me, I didn't see him as him. I said, okay, I got this. All right, somebody about to get smoked. But when he said that, I looked at him. I was like, oh, what's going on? I forgot his name. I got his number actually in my back pocket. So he dropped the knife and he started crying. He was like, "Bro, oh my God." He said, "I can never forget you, and I forget that blessing that you gave me that day." It was, between two men. I was like, yo, I looked at him, I said, "How the hell?" Now, the first thing I said to him, "How the hell did you get back to this?" And he was like, "Man, when I tell you everything's been going wrong in my life." He said, this is what he said. "I don't believe in no Jesus, but he do." He said, I've been praying to God to put something positive in my life because nothing but negativity has been around me. And he know I don't believe in no Jesus, and he believes in Jesus. So I told him, well, your God got me here, and he kept me from killing you. Because I showed him the gun. And he was like, damn. Like, his eyes open wide. And I was like, man, I said, yo, you good? Nah, man, I'm fucked up. That's what he said, exactly how he said it. I'm fucked up. I said, like, money-wise fucked up? And he was like, a lot fucked up. So I said, wasn't you working right here in the Circle K? And he was like, yeah, they let me go, because the owner or the manager, however it go, their family member came into town. So, he basically lost his job, let the family member get the job. So we were sitting there talking, and this man just crying. He was like, I can't believe I pulled a knife on one of the only people who ever did for me as a grown man. This is exactly what he said. I can't believe I pulled a knife on one of the only people who has ever done anything for me as a grown man. I told him, I said, yo, how'd you get back? Like, I asked him, because when I talked to him before, I remember how he looked before and how he looked now. So I asked him, I said, you out here drugging again? And he was like, man, if you only knew. I was like, bro, listen, I can't tell you what, like I always tell him, I tell anybody, I can't tell you what to do, you're a grown-ass man. I said, but let that be your wake-up call, because just that fast, you would have got smoked out here. I said, and I took what I had. I said, look, this is what I got, quarters in my pocket. You done got smoked over quarters. Over quarters. I know, man. Man, just seeing you, man, I feel a change. I was like, bro, I said, look, I don't even know what I said, as a man, you violated me. I said, I kept it real. I said, I should smack the shit out of you with this gun. As a man, you violated me. I said, but I could see you got a demon on you. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. I get it. You don't know what you're doing. I said, but yo, you need wherever. I said, where you staying at? Are you back in the halfway house? He said, no, I stay with my mom's. I said, go home. I told him just like that. I said, go home, bro. Go home. Hell, I told him, I said, I'm gonna show you how much I fuck with you. I called him an Uber. I said, go home. Go home. We stood there. The Uber was like 17 minutes away. We stood there and we talked and the Uber came. I said, give me your number. He gave me his number. I said, man, go home. I said, go home and do yourself a favor. Stay in the house, man. I said, don't come back out. Don't come back out tonight. I said, and if you come back out with the energy of robbing somebody for what they have, I said, do yourself a favor. Just stay in the house, man. I promise you, I'm gonna stand in the house. Oh my God, I can't believe you standing in front of me. He looking at me as if I'm his deity. I'm like, no, man. I said, listen, me being here, credit it to whoever you want to credit to, but just go in the house, man. I said, go home. Go home. Go home. I said, and I see in your face. I said, I can see in your arms, bro. I can see in your finger. Whatever you got going on, man, you got to clean yourself up, bro. He was like, man, we got to hang out one day, man. I said, well, here's the thing. I don't hang out with people who out here, who dibbling dabbling, and you dibbling dabbling, bro, and I can't fuck with it. I said, but, yo, I'll call you. I'll keep in contact with you. I said, clean yourself up, man. Yo, and I told him, I said, remember I told you I like to go bowling. He said, yeah, man, remember I told you I want to go bowling with you? Yo, I said, well, let's do it. I said, let me see some progress in you. Let's do it. Me and you, we'll go bowling. I said, but you just got to get yourself together, bro. You just got to get yourself together. But like I said, man, it's crazy. This man pulled a knife on me and was going to get himself. I'm talking about he was going to get smoked over quarters. Quarters. But clearly he was, and this is what I'm saying about men from the last live. You never know the impact you're gonna make on somebody's life. Like I said, this might sound like I'm making it up, but anybody who has been on the phone with me while I came to the 24-hour laundromat have always heard me stop and speak to this brother right here. This brother, I always spoke to him. I go over there purposely to talk to him because I could see that he needed some positivity around him. This was almost a year ago. I told him, I said, man, get yourself, yo, just go home. Go home, bro. That Uber pulled up. He said, man, I'm going to go ahead in the house, man. I said, yo, that's all you got to do. Just go home and go to sleep. I said, yo, go to sleep, man. I said, I know what you want to do, but just go to sleep. Wake up, new day tomorrow. I said, man, hey, and I gave him my number. I said, give me a call. Just give me a call, bro. We'll talk. Right? I know how hard it is to keep that. I mean, I never dibble and dabbled with nothing. But I know I've you know, I was on the wrong. I was once a person. I didn't accept it in a transaction, but I gave it in a transaction. I know how it go. I seen people. They be out here hard up, man. I seen them. They don't know. They don't know how to get it. You know how to get it off of them. They don't. But that, like I was saying, bro. You know, us as men. Another example. Us as men. You know, you never know that little gesture you do, what it could do for somebody. Because it was crazy as I was listening to Sly's live when this all happened. I was listening to Sly on live. True, this is true. When this all happened, I was in the midst of commenting something. I can tell you the point he was at. So the guy was talking to Tasha K about the Will Smith situation, and the guy said that Will Smith allegedly, I ain't got nothing to do with none of that. I'm just saying where I was in Sly's live when this happened. He was at the point where he said that Will Smith made a makeshift hospital in his house because he beat Jada Pinkett Smith up so bad she had to have surgeries. Well, whatever. But I was at that point right when it happened. That's a fact. I swear to you, it's happened. But like I said, you know, you never know the impact you're gonna make on somebody's life. You never know the memory that you can leave with somebody. You know, obviously when I first looked at his face, he was out to get somebody's money. It wasn't gonna be mine, because like I said, my intentions was, I saw a knife. I said, oh, he gonna be up there before God get the bad news. He don't even know. But I made some type of positive impact in his life enough for that man to drop that knife and start crying, asking me for forgiveness. Brother, please forgive me, bro. Please forgive me, brother. Please, man, I didn't know it was you. I would have never did that to you. Man, I would have never did that to you. That blessing you gave me, I'd have never did that to you, bro. Never. He said, I don't care how hard up I am out here. I don't care. He said, I don't care how hard up and strung out I am. I would have never pulled a knife on you if I know it was you. You know what I told him? I said, if you got that much respect for me, act like everybody you're going to rob is me then. He said, huh? I said, act like everybody you going to do this to is me. Right? You got that much respect for me. That's what you just said. You would have never did it for me, right? And I always told him, no, just pay it forward. Blessings pay forward. Right? So do that for me. Anybody you gonna pull a weapon on and take from them, act like it's me. That's all I asked him to do. I got you, bro. Oh man, just talking to you, man. I know things are gonna get better, right? Now I told him too. I said, look, go home. I said, man, you know, you living with your moms. Yo, ask your moms. I said, your moms believe in God. I remember you told me that. Yeah, man, my mother's heavy. And I said, do yourself a favor, man. I said, ask your mother for that Bible. Ask her to give you the Bible. Go home and read it. I said, go home and read it, man. Go home and read your Bible. Well, what should I read? I said, any passage you pick up, just open it up and just start reading it. I said, don't stop. Because if you start reading the Bible and he keep himself reading, he'll be too busy to go out there and do anything else. Bible's a long ass book. Ask me how I know. 3 times. But like I said in the last live again, you never know the impact you make on somebody's life, right? I could have easily just lost my mind, gun butt him, put one in him, and they call the police. This junkie out here tried to rob me. You know, I had to lay him down. He pulled a knife on me. He tried to kill me out here. You know, I could have just hit him with that. Went about my business. right? But like I said, my impact that I have on him, the impact of what I did for him in the past, showed in the present, and I hope it resonates in the future, right? Because he's not a bad guy. I know he's not a bad guy. I talked to him enough. I know he's not a bad guy. I know it. When he was out here and he was in his right mind, I remember somebody came in the store in the Circle K acting crazy. These two guys came in the store acting crazy, and he didn't want any problems. But you know, I'm no bully. I'm no bully. But if I'm standing here talking to this man and you disrespecting him, you disrespecting me. So I had to handle that situation for him. However it was handled. You know, one guy picked up his other man, took him out the store, and I had to let them know, you come back in here, you know, hey. Anyway, but like I told them, I said, you know, just know that. I said, man, like I said, you never know, man. You never know. You never know the good you do for somebody. What it can do for what it can do for them and what it is gonna do for them. You never know. You never know. Somebody time Nick out. I'm talking about some positive stuff, and here he going here, dragging his negativity in. Carry a time Nick out. Anyway, like I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by the likes of one Nick Taylor. You never know the things you do for people and what it's gonna do for them and what it is doing for them. You know, man. If I told you the stories, man, hey, I'll tell you another one. So yesterday, right, I see this young black guy with his girlfriend arguing with this white guy, right? And they just arguing. I don't know what the hell they arguing over. I'm just coming around the corner. Yo, I'm gonna effing kill you. So I go up to the young black guy and I was like, hey, bro, you good? And he was like, you don't know me? I said, I don't know you, but you good? Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Yo, I don't tolerate disrespect. I said, do me a favor, man. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. What you mean it ain't worth it? I said, I need you out here. He was like, what you mean you need me out here? He said, why you need me out here? I hit him with this. I said, look over my shoulder. How many black men you see behind me? None. I said, look over your shoulder. How many black men you see behind you? None. I said, exactly. That's why I need you, bro. I said, right now that chime go off, it's going to be just me and you standing out here. I said, whatever he did, it ain't that serious. No, I don't tolerate disrespect. I said, I get it, but it ain't that serious. Now I can tell you it ain't that serious. He said, how can you tell? I said, because if it was that serious, you wouldn't be arguing with him, you'd have been killed him. You wouldn't be threatening to kill him, you would have been killed him. Me and that young black man, he was like, I think he was 24. We sat out there, we talked for about an hour. An hour. He was like, yo, OG. And this is how I know him, oh, Jesus Christ, right? He said, yo, OG, yo, I appreciate you, man, just taking your time out to even talk to me, OG. Yo, we in Arizona. This man got on a pajama top and a pajama bottom with a hood on, walking two dogs. Where you going? What's the temperature out here right now? 70, 60, 70 degrees? What the hell? Anyway, so I told him, I was like, bro, it ain't even worth for me. I said, just your lady? Yeah, man, it's my girl. I said, only have been together 2 years. I said, sweetheart, you're very beautiful. I said, why you letting him do this? She was like, huh? I said, why you letting him carry on like this? I said, that's one. Two, I said, brother, you got your fine little thing right here, man. What, you arguing with this man? I said, you should be in somebody's house, hooked up. I said, you got a job? Yeah, I got a job. Where you work at? Walmart. So you got a job and a lady. I said, y'all we live with your mama and your father? No, we got our own place. So you got a job, an old lady, pretty little thing, and you got your own place, and you out here fighting? I said, same thing I told her. I told him different. I said, nigga, go home. I said, both of y'all go take a shower and go lay in the bed together. What is you doing? He started laughing. Oh, man. Yo, OG. You right, OG. You right. I know I'm right. What the hell are you doing out here? fighting. I said, 2 men fighting? You got a woman standing right here with you? I'd have hurdled that man to get this woman in the house. What's wrong with you? Nah, OG, you right. You right, OG. I know. I said, man, go home and get the fuck out these streets, man. Ain't nothing out here for you. I said, where you about to go to now? Man, we was going to 7-Eleven to get something to drink. I said, well, come on, walk with you 7-Eleven. He went and got him he got soda, and she got, I think, some juice. I said, come on, I'm gonna get this for you. OG, you ain't got to do that. I said, man, I got to, man. I said, yo, you guys, go home, man. Go home and hug up, man. Go lay up. OG, I'm gonna do that for you, OG. I said, yeah, please do that for me, man. Get out these streets. I said, we all here arguing, no, man, you got your lady right here. You got an apartment and a job. I said, sister, where you work at? I work at Walmart too. What? What? Y'all here showing y'all ass? I said, what? I said, sweetheart, get this man home, get him out the street. All right, OG, hey, what's your name? I told him my name. OG, if I see you around, man, next time I see you, soda on me. I said, that's a deal, bro. That's a deal. He said, he said, you drink alcohol? No, I don't drink no alcohol. You smoke weed? No, I don't smoke weed. Yo, I got you, OG. No soda on me, OG. 2 of them. I said, now you made me that promise. You know what you got to do? What's that, OG? You got to stay alive. So next time you see me, you can buy me 2 sodas. Deal? I put my hand, I shook my hand. Deal. I said, you just stay alive, man. I said, next time you see me, I might be out here on the curb with a cardboard sign. Talking about I'm hungry and thirsty. And remember them 2 sodas you promised me? I said, if you see me like that, man, just give me OG, I'll buy you a meal. OG, I'll take you in the house and I'll get you cleaned up. I said, that's all I ask you then. I said, that's all I ask. But when you see me next time, I said, just stay alive to buy me them 2 sodas. I'm looking forward to it. Would you drink OG? I said, look, I don't even drink flavor soda. I don't like flavor soda no more like that. I said, bro, next time I see you, I want a grape soda and an orange soda. Deal? Deal, OG. Gave him a pound, gave him a hug, and then he went on about his business. Now, I know next time that man see me, I'm pretty sure he gonna be like, OG, yo, I got y'all sodas on me. I know it, but did I want him to stay alive to buy me them sodas? Yes. Do he need to be in a house with this old lady? You got your whole life, you got your life straight. Both of y'all working, got your little spot. Yeah. You don't need to be out here arguing no greasy elbowed ass nigga. What is you doing? What is you doing? What? No. But yeah, I just wanted to share them stories with y'all. I said that, I'm gonna start coming back on here live, and I'm gonna let y'all. I'm gonna tell just share stories that I go through, and hopefully whatever I say on here, I want somebody can take it and use it for their own good, man. Like I said, each one teach one. But until then, y'all make sure y'all keep timing out Nick Taylor's ass. He's a bully. I don't trust him. And I'm not gonna repeat the nasty things he say about y'all, because them words aren't in my vocabulary. But anybody in this chat, Nick Taylor talks bad about y'all all day long. I only listen so I can tell y'all what he say, but I can't tell y'all on here because you know how YouTube is, and I'm not a snitch. I just inform people of what's going on. I know, Kerry, I am going to come on more. And like I said, when I come on, I'm going to share. I'm believing that Bible. I don't. But, people always tell me, man, God put you here. If it keeps you from doing something crazy, if it gets to whoever you want to get it to, it could be Allah, Yahweh Ben Yahweh Shah, it could be Jehovah, anybody. I don't care if you credit it to Big Bird. Long as it keep you, if my presence keep you from doing something crazy and compromising your freedom and your life, or somebody else's freedom in their life, and you got kids out here, you got a whole situation in life, listen, I'm for it. I don't got time to play with Nick Taylor tonight, because obviously he's trying to instigate something. And it's the thing too. Like I said, I'm not a snitch, but I'll be wrong to repeat all the nasty things he said about Carrie. I'm not a snitch though. Anytime y'all see him on my live, y'all flagged it. Let me tell you something. Time his ass out immediately. If you don't time him out, I'm gonna think you against me. Do me the favor. His wrench don't mean nothing. It's just there. It's part of his name. He put his own wrench there. You time his ass out. 7 million seconds for all I care. But hey, I'm about to run into this Winco, get what I need to get. You know, but like I said, man, it's, you know, just try to create a special moment. And in that special moment, you know, make sure it's a moment where, you know, you can try to offer some help to people or to a person, you know, because you never know what that one act of kindness will do for that person later on down the line. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay up. You know, whatever you believe in, keep praying to it. You know, if you don't believe in nothing, don't believe in Nick Taylor. Later.